We have an ARPAC stretch wrapper here. Got the automatic off. This has to be out for it to power on. You have the amount of wraps here, where you could change it to however many that you want, up to 7. You could adjust the turntable speed, faster, slower. You can adjust the carriage speed, which is the carriage moving up and down. And you can adjust the load compression, which determines how tight the wrap is. You could manually move the carriage up and down. And you could manually jog the turntable. Reset it by pressing it twice. Start it. Stop it. Jog the turntable to the home starting position. One of the good things about using this stretch wrapper is you get a much tighter, professional looking wrap, which shines a nice light on the company. Another great thing is that you're going to minimize any kind of freight claims on both ends, because it's just going to be wrapped tighter to the skid. There's not going to be as much movement. Probably asking yourself, do I need a stretch wrapper, an automatic stretch wrapper? If you're only shipping out 1 or 2 skids a day, probably not. But if you're shipping out 5 or more skids in a day, I would say definitely yes. Because 1, you're going to get your skids wrapped a lot faster and better, which is going to leave your employees with more energy. So when you get that last minute shipment at the end of the day, you know they're going to be putting 100% in. Another advantage to using an automatic stretch wrapper is that you're going to have a lot more time to work with, because it's not going to take as much time to wrap the skids. On average, it's going to take somebody 5 to 10 minutes to wrap a skid by hand. It's going to take you 2 to 3 minutes to wrap a skid on an automatic stretch wrapper.